The 3rd Brigade, 6th Iraqi Army Division is stationed at Forward Operating Base Constitution, adjacent to Camp Liberty, Baghdad. There they live, work, and train for combat, as well as hold basic soldier training for their incoming troops. The brigade is very proficient in their skills and are committed to rooting out terrorism in and around western Baghdad.
احنا فرقة ساتم وهاتبها نحضر على الكلافة وابد مرمون.
In reality, we are like one team with a 10 Mountain Division and its brigade. God willing, and we consider ourselves part of this brigade. We gain lots of experience from them, from training to battle space. We combined a special team together. I wish prosperity and success for this division as always.
It was an outstanding working relationship. Now, I think it is one that we came in here with the understanding that we were going to have to work hard to build that rapport. And it is one that our job is to provide military, advice, counsel, and at the same time train these units, because what they aspire to be is professional Army soldiers, like our soldiers are.
I think they trusted us, and I trusted them. I mean, people would ask, particularly embed media, how do you live with the Iraqi Army? And my answer is very safely. I feel very safe. Matter of fact, I feel more safe. End of the day, 10 out of 10 times they will dominate the terrain that they're on. They will not get beat.
During Operation Iraqi Freedom 4, the 1st Brigade of the 10th Mountain Division was responsible for securing the southwest corner of Baghdad, a diverse area spanning from the Abu Ghraib prison area to the Tigris River.
Very dense urbanized terrain, which comprise about 3.5 million people. As you move further out west, all this urban area quickly turns into vast agrarian farmland made up of mostly lower class, low income farmers.
The Abu Ghraib area was formerly a major military industrial complex. Saddam's army used this area to produce and store munitions. Insurgents and members of Saddam's old regime still use this area for the stockpiling of weapons and as a base of operations to launch attacks against coalition troops and the Iraqi people. The Mansour district is a large urban area that contains mostly middle and upper class members of the Sunni sects. Many successful businesses are found in this area, as well as international embassies and political headquarters. This is also the area of the major Sunni influence in Iraq. All Sunni political parties find their origin in western Baghdad. The Qadamiyya area lies in the northern part of the brigade's area of operation. This area is made up mostly of the members of the Shia sect, which makes for a very volatile area for the brigade combat team to work in, since a major religious fault line runs between the two major Sunni and Shia sects. The Sunni and Shia areas remain at a political unrest and have different views on the future of their country. The Sunnis, though a population minority, were very powerful under Saddam's regime. The Sunni-based insurgents' goal remains to retrieve that lost power through political and social violence.
They cling on to that, the old days, and would like to see him back in power here. Because keep in mind, before our invasion and before we took over Iraq, these were the people who controlled all the power and the wealth. And now it's a complete opposite.
In order to prepare themselves for what they might face outside the confines of Camp Liberty, it is important for the 10th to know what types of people they may face on everyday mission. The brigade works in a diverse and difficult social-political environment. The brigade had to overcome these vast problem sets to be effective.
That had us kind of going in all different directions with the brigade, getting them set in, but ripping over a wide part of battle space that we knew was very challenging, because the enemy is different. From fighting them from the Tigris all the way out to Abu Ghraib, the enemy has so many different looks. You're looking at so many different cells.
We call this threat anti-Iraqi forces, AIF. It's any element that is opposed to us and our mission here in Iraq, and opposed to the new Iraqi government.
The mountain soldiers still face the challenge of an ongoing, though disrupted, insurgency. Coalition forces fight a dangerous, though hidden enemy that uses as many tactics and traps as possible to stop the process of democracy in Iraq. The most common threat is IEDs, or improvised explosive devices. These are basically roadside bombs planted by the insurgency to try to prevent coalition forces from conducting their missions in Iraq.
Every area is different. Whether you're dealing with urban areas or rural areas, significantly changes how the enemy can fight you. The urban area, a lot of concrete, a lot of asphalt. We see the majority of the IEDs, due to the pressure that we have out there, the IA and the National Police. I think it forces the enemy to use more pop and drop type IEDs, which are far less dangerous to the soldier. But out in the rural areas, the TTPs change a little bit, and they have time to dig in larger IEDs, which are a little more dangerous.
Soldiers also face the threat of mortars and rocket attacks, but nothing is as extreme as a suicide bomber. Radical fundamentalists, including Al-Qaeda operatives, strap on belts laden with explosives in order to disrupt peace and democracy in Iraq. Although the threat is very real, coalition troops take the necessary precautions in order to promote safety for themselves and the Iraqi people.